Puro PHX, Phoenix, Arizona, Jose Benavidez Jr. And tonight, making the first defense of his WBO welterweight championship of the world, born, bred, and repping Omaha, Nebraska, Terence Bud Crawford.
Terence Bud Crawford was undefeated at the time, holding a record of 33-0, 24 KOs in the WBO welterweight title.
Come on, guys, come on.
Now, three-punch combination and a knees wobble. Crawford on top of him now, trying to finish the deal.
He was widely regarded as one of the pound-for-pound best fighters in boxing, known for his versatility, high boxing IQ, and ability to switch seamlessly between orthodox and southpaw stances.
You Crawford two different ways, punching between them. Another knockdown score!
By the time, Crawford captured world titles in 3 weight divisions: lightweight, junior welterweight, and welterweight.
Oh, he hurt him with the right hand.
Yeah, he's done.
Jose Benavidez Jr. was also undefeated, boasting a record of 27-0, 18 KOs, and had previously been touted as a boxing prodigy.
Smile and a little nod of the head when he went with that jab to the body as he came forward. Now drops his guard and punched defensively, but naturally the bigger man who walks around.
He's fought as high as 54.
With that jab of Benavidez.
He's going to have to out-jab Terence Crawford.
Now southpaw right jab as he comes in with a straight left to the body. That scores here. Break here. And then back to Crawford. And Benavidez. Stick around. He was in control in that first round.
I agree with you. I had him winning the round.
And Benavidez is standing his ground and not allowing him to commit with anything after his jab. There he is.
And there he goes to the body. It was a left hand to the body.
Concentrations. He can concentrate for 36 minutes and figure it out in there.
There's Miss Deborah. Always an interesting watch. Remsen. Good exchange.
Confidence. He's never fought in a fight like this. He's never fought an opponent. He says Terence Crawford ducked him. I don't find any evidence of that. But
jab going from there. There's another body shot that got around.
Because Benavidez, like I said, is a great counterpuncher. He has a good right hand.
Hand that time does Crawford. There he works his way to the inside and included yet another.
That's target practice for a guy like Terence Crawford.
a bullet went through the femoral artery. It fractured. According to people who have worked in the Benavidez camp,
right knee that's trying to support that back power and get.
When you put that peekaboo defense up with those hands up, it leaves an opening.
you can get closer to him. So
For that right hand. Tried to go to the body there, but went up top. Now he comes sweeping across that belt line. And now all of a sudden there's a switch to southpaw with Benavidez. But that prime position, watch for it here.
Early on, and he's looking to just create things, different angles by switching southpaw.
Oh, good right hand.
That's what
as he plants it.
It was a little low. Right on the belt line right there.
Crawford off balance that time. Between these two unbeatens here in Omaha.
Third round was good for Crawford. Fourth round, what worked for Jose Jr.?
Beautiful, he's making miss. He can't feel the punch. Look, he's getting hit. Look at that, He's catching him with those straight right hands. Look at that. How can you tell me that? Look, maybe because Junior is not following him, so hopefully he can keep like that.
That Jose Jr. said, hey, this fight's not going a distance. I can't let that happen here in his hometown.
for Junior, and that right hand was a decisive blow in the previous round, the right hand to the body.
Bringing his attention down to the body of Benavidez and having some success over the top with the right hook.
Benavidez was searching for that right hand to the body again. That time, he caught him.
Benavidez. Crawford should pick up his feet and confuse Benavidez.
A guy who sits number one atop so many pounds, retired, now works for us too. Let's look at the CompuBox numbers at 39% right now. Benavidez a tip lower at 38%.
This is more than most people imagine from Jose Benavidez.
Just pause and think about that for a moment. He was sparring Manny Pacquiao.
He'll use that jab occasionally, but he'll wait on you and he'll fire some combinations back at you.
As a fighter, was based on those sparring sessions. He's never, except for when he was a kid.
Interesting moment right there as Bud came in and then the right hand came in at a downward angle. Good exchange right in the center of the ring.
And there's a difficulty basing your sense of yourself on sparring. Also something that happened.
He's catching Crawford on the way out. Crawford had a tendency.
By Crawford that spiked this crowd here. You saw him double up that left hand. Now he gets right into the kitchen of Benavidez. Three-punch combination and another right hand to the body from end of 6 for the welterweight title. Former two-division world champion. As Ward has it 58-56.
Crawford right now controlling the outside. That's why he's able to land these shots of the left foot of Benavidez.
And that gives him position to do just that.
I think that Crawford's like Benavidez has less.
Bud is in a great place.
He came in and Bud came at him.
You see, there's no jab. Now Benavidez it was from all the body shots Terence Crawford did.
If you look at the facial expressions, no one's landed a good punch.
Is this the start of where Crawford takes control?
Willingness to attack from Benavidez that I did earlier in the fight.
Covering up like that doesn't work out so well.
Of Terence Crawford.
CompuBox numbers, you see them now, and you see the total punches outlanding him 93-63.
The complete takeover round for Terence Crawford. Landing his best stuff to the head and body of Benavidez.
Noticeable how it's changed. You know who else notices it? The guy opposite him.
That's the bolo shot Benavidez is trying to land.
Crawford, three-punch exchange, including a left hand.
You know, Benavidez obviously had a lot to prove tonight.
Benavidez really just stalking right in front of Crawford. Now he tries to put a combination together, and Crawford did the smart thing.
Angelo trying to pop that jab off the hip. Crawford comes in. Left hand, right to the body. Good exchange to close out the 8th. Jose Benavidez Jr. had now. Against Bud Crawford.
In answer to Joe's question, is that right hand coming in?
Andre Ward with an even 6th round, but still Crawford up 78-74.
You can't match his legs. You can't match the feet.
Look at the feet. How he just got out of range right there.
He made a point before. That jab looks good.
You're not going to win rounds like this, Benavidez.
He's the best in the world, and now searching for an answer. He talked
his dog. Actually, it was a cat, too. It was an exotic $10,000 cat at midnight in Phoenix.
He's targeted by Bud Crawford, who's stepping right to him as he covers up against the ropes, and Crawford's going to have some options.
The ropes ain't going to help him in this fight.
Right now, he's looking to time Terence Crawford with a right hand.
Bud Crawford said, "Bud, can you hear me?" He looked over, he said, "Last round, finish this."
Well, you see the inconsistency of Benavidez's attack. He's standing right in front of Terence Crawford right now. Nice stinging body shot right there from Crawford.
Successful earlier in doing so. Let's see what Benavidez comes up with here as Crawford looks to unload.
Exactly what Crawford needs to do. He needs to stay close, work the body, block.
Benavidez a little more willing here in round number 10. And Crawford always that way. That left hand by Terence Crawford in the last round, champ. That pound for pound elite in 6 minutes for Benavidez to try to find the answer. Crawford comes into this round having landed 100 of 2.
We've talked before about it's Benavidez' chin that's keeping him up.
Chin in the heart. Chin in...
Looking to place that right hand again is Benavidez. He is taking steps.
Terence, and he needs to let his combinations fly. You can't throw one punch at a time against him.
They create offense, and they provide elite defense. Maybe looking at a go-for-broke 12th round.
Recognizing that Benavidez is trying to counterpunch every time he does. So what he doing? He's sweeping with the check. There it is again.
Sacked off balance. Final round. Remember yesterday at the weigh-in, what almost touched the chin of Benavidez. Well, time is of the essence. He trails well behind on the scorecards. Crawford gets himself out of that blue corner. How much does Benavidez want it?
Got to risk everything.
Right, Tim?
Got to go for it. And he is. He's trying. Together to the head and body.
But where is that body shot we saw in the 4th round?
First half of this fight, highly competitive. Final minute. Crawford in front of the home fans.
Sitting on the ropes and shaking his head is not how he wants to end this fight, however.
Oh! Crawford gets him! My, oh my! What a shot! Half a minute to finish him. Best in the world. At home. Is he the finisher they all expect him to be? He is! What a huge right hand! And he has done it!
Terence lands an uppercut, a right uppercut, a punch he never threw through the whole fight.
He was trying to get in my head, wanted me to have a firefight with him. We knew if we get in a rhythm, we can do whatever we want. He started getting tired, so I seen him starting leaning more and more because I was touching him to the body. And then I just threw the shot and it landed.
Still the undefeated WBO welterweight champion of the world, repping Omaha, Nebraska,